52-year-old Kaltumi Abubakar is a furniture maker. But before being a business owner, the mother of 6 lived in extreme poverty. She is not the only one. 72% of people in Kebbi State live below the poverty line. Some of the worst affected are farmers, who have had to deal with the herders' invasion, bandit attacks, and flooding, leaving them with nothing to harvest. These are just some of the issues that the Pro-Resilience Action Project is trying to tackle. For Mrs. Abubakar, joining the women's arm of the Village Savings and Loan Association, part of the Proact project, means she can now contribute to her family's finances. A 50,000 naira loan from the association has allowed her to grow her furniture business to more than 500,000 naira and invest in a rice farm that she runs with her husband.
When we started this new group, the business was not yet strong because all I had then was not more than 1 or 2 beds. When the group came, we began to progress in our business more than we expected because then I had only 1 or 2 beds. But now I can boast of a lot, especially new beds, including those with mattresses. I really don't know the progress I have made, but my capital when I started was 40,000 naira. But now with the help we've gotten and with the help of God, my capital is now more than 500,000 naira because of this new group we started.
The Proact project has set up over 1,700 village savings and loan associations across 3 local government areas in Kebbi State. Membership is made up of more than 56% women, but men benefit too.
This is a typical village savings and loan association group which has been established by the Proact project in Kebbi State. This is particularly Harasawa community. What you just see there happening is that you notice that there is a box which serves as the bank for the group. The group have constitution which is agreed and developed by the members. Every member have a number. No member is addressed by a name, by his or her name. So, for example, the group leader is addressed as number 1. The record keeper is addressed as number 2. The box keeper is addressed as number 3. Money counter 1 and 2 is addressed as number 4 and number 5 respectively. And there it goes 6, 7. So a maximum number of members in a group is 25 and minimum is 15. The group is usually managed by 5 management committee members. So in every meeting procedures like this, there is a roll call to confirm the number of people that are present during the meeting. So that's when you see them calling the number and people are raising up their papers. So that number is like their membership ID card.
I have here with me a group of 25 men making up this Village Loan and Savings Association. They come together on a day like this to contribute to their own savings where they get loans for their upkeep, for their businesses, and also for the upkeep of the community. Farouk Malami is a member of the Harasawa community. With personal savings of 30,000 naira and a loan of 90,000 naira, he's been able to set up a kiosk where he repairs and sells mobile phones and accessories. Now, Malami makes at least 20,000 naira a week.
My name is Farouk Malami. The name of our group is Haske Koriduhu. Because of this group, I have taken a loan of 90,000 naira and I have saved 33,000 naira. I used to stay in this shop, but because of this group, I have gotten another shop and I have savings now. I have paid off my loan too. At least in a week, I can make up to 20,000 naira from sales and repairs of phones. Just in the area of repairs, I can make up to 10,000 naira. And in the area of selling phones, I can make up to 20,000 naira. Most of my customers are within this community, but sometimes I go out of town to do my business.
The project selects vulnerable households to receive grain as loans during the rain season to ensure food security. Some people receive milling machines as loans too.
We have started this VSLO group since past 5 years now. I collect a loan of 12,000 naira I use it to start a small business by selling maize inside my house, and later on I collect the loan of milling machine. I pay the part payment, half payment of the milling machine, and now start using it. From there, I buy goods. I am able to help my children and help the husband. By now, I can able to help the family. I can do many things in my own, and I have paid the loan. I buy another machine with the granule machine. Now I have 3 machines that I'm using presently.
Other poor households are trained in good agricultural practices. The farmer training field schools like the VSLA is made up of 15 to 25 member farmers. They meet weekly and learn from a village extension officer assigned to the group. Over 13,000 farmers are being trained through these groups. One of these is Abubakar Isa.
When
Proact came in about 5 years ago, I was opportune to be part of the group, VSLA group, and they empowered us, giving us training on good agricultural practice through Farmers Field Training School, and they gave us a loan of a watering machine, that's the pumping machine, as in form of loan that we paid some percentage, a down payment, and then going forward we pay instrumentally on monthly basis. And now I'm an owner of a pumping machine, and now as you can see around, we have a lot of farmers who are into dry season farming in this community, and we farm maize, we farm pepper, we have farm lettuce, we farm tomatoes, and the rest of cash crops.
But there are some challenges.
The only challenge we are having is that at some point our stream where we source the water runs dry. So what we call on the government and other agencies who wants to support the smallholder farmers is to see how they can help us drill a borehole where we will have efficient water for our dry season farming.
Oxfam says more than 45,000 households in Kebbi State have benefited from the Proact project.
Here in Kebbi where we are working in 3 LGAs, being Kebbi, Jega and Koasago. And of course recently we are working in additional 7 LGAs, which we call the replication LGAs. We started working there after the pilot stage of the project. But at these 3 LGAs, we've been able to identify households that are under the wealth ranking categories of very poor and poor household to target them on basic livelihood strategies. The design for us is that we need to improve their life from a very poor category to a better off household.
After 5 years of the Proact project, the scheme is due to end in April. Oxfam says Proact is now a household name in the state and will give assistance where necessary.
The interesting thing is that we have a very good partnership with the state government and as well as the local government. Over the years, we've worked together to build their capacities, and of course, we've had shared goals together. In fact, all of these policy introductions that we've brought into the state have been well observed by the state government, which includes the new initiative of the Community Development Plan, the Village Savings and Loan, which we found out that the Women Affairs Department are also thinking through to take up these strategies as one of their poverty eradication strategies. For us, we've tried our best here. We've reached out to community. In fact, we've surpassed our targets. Yeah, so we're leaving the state in a very good hands. And Oxfam is really not leaving Kebbi. Proact is not leaving Kebbi. We've become an household name, like the government would say. So we'll continue to support the states in the places where we can.
The Kebbi State government says there are already existing institutions that will ensure the sustainability of these Proact interventions.
The interventions of Oxfam have been very, very helpful to the state because most of the communities that were reached needed those interventions, because the interventions cut across a number of sectors that actually affect the lives of the community members. What we have enjoyed from Oxfam there's no way we will allow anything to slip off our fingers. The state government will give maximum support. And that is why there are existing institutions where this program of Oxfam is connected to, and that is for sustainability. For example, we have the State Food and Nutrition Committee. It is definitely going to take charge of some of the activities that Oxfam was able to implement in the state. For example, the grain banks that we have found to have assisted our communities where they were installed. And the state is going to replicate that activity in the programs of the Ministry of Agriculture, not just with an agency, but with the ministry with a budget. And the village loan scheme, just like I said, the loans associations, savings and loans associations, they've been replicated already. And they are going to go across all the 21 local government areas. And in each of the local government areas, we're going to have different communities or many communities holding that.
The project has increased the ability of households in Kebbi State to earn a living. Many of these communities rely solely on agriculture and other natural resource-based livelihoods. Residents say the project is a huge success, but they are worried that progress can be undone if these projects are left in the hands of the government. Abel Echikeme, Arise News.